Nestling in the quiet English countryside, Rutland is the perfect place for a short break or a holiday. England's smallest county boasts two attractive and lively market towns, over 40 unspoilt traditional villages, and the exceptional outdoor playground of Rutland Water. Rich in history and full of character, if you're looking for some rest and relaxation, or perhaps want to accept the challenge of something new, Rutland will have something to share with you. The county's motto says it all, multum in parvo, or much in little. And there's so much to see in Rutland, it's hard to know where to start. Oakham, the county town of Rutland, is a classic English market town mentioned in the Domesday Book of 1086. At its heart is the marketplace, with the 400-year-old buttercross, the town pump and the town stocks, which have a puzzling 5 holes, all in a row. A market takes place in Oakham twice a week, on Wednesdays and Saturdays, with a farmers' market on the 3rd Saturday of every month. And there's also frequent continental markets. Adjacent to the marketplace is Oakham Castle, one of the country's finest examples of 12th century domestic architecture, and home to a collection of over 200 horseshoes, given as forfeits to the lord of the manor by peers of the realm and royalty passing through Oakham over the last 500 years. Also adjoining the marketplace is the entrance to Oakham School, founded in 1584 by Archbishop Johnson, and Church Passage, leading to the magnificent All Saints Parish Church, with its fine 14th century spire. Stylish boutiques and designer gifts can be found aplenty in Oakham. Many of the shops are independent traders and specialise in something different. So shopping in Oakham is a real pleasure and a unique experience. From speciality food stores to high-quality jewellery, art and antiques, there are lots of enticing places around which to browse, and all within easy walking distance of the marketplace. There are numerous places to stop and have a cup of coffee, or enjoy fine food with wonderful wines, as well as excellent pubs serving traditional homemade food and local ales. A visit to Rutland County Museum is highly recommended, where you can pick up all the details about what's on and where in Rutland. Stroll around Oakham's narrow streets with its ancient architecture, quaint railway crossing, stylish shops and popular events throughout the year. It's a perfect way to discover a quintessentially English way of life. Uppingham is a small and pretty town with a wealth of history and plenty of attractions for visitors to enjoy. People travel from far and wide for its excellent range of antique shops, bookshops, art galleries and traditional retailers. Many of the local shops are still family-run and pride themselves on providing a high level of personal service. Although the main focus for shopping is around the marketplace, there are lots of small shops hidden away along ancient alleyways which are well worth seeking out. Enjoy shopping amongst the honey-coloured stone buildings and then stop for a pot of tea and some homemade scones, or perhaps a pint of real ale and a traditional lunch in a cosy pub. There are award-winning restaurants to tempt all taste buds, or you can settle down in a coffee house with a paper and watch the world go by. From the traditional coaching inn in the marketplace, you can watch the comings and goings of the market, or if you're here close to Christmas, the annual Fat Stock Show, which has now been running for over 100 years. Towering over the marketplace is the spire of the parish church of St. Peter and St. Paul, noted for its stained glass and pieces of late Saxon sculpture. Uppingham is home to one of the country's most prestigious public schools, and it holds an important and deserved place in the town's history. Established in 1584 by Archdeacon Johnson, it's a fascinating establishment of historical buildings, gateways and quadrangles. Uppingham is a perfect place to spend some time browsing and soaking up the atmosphere of a distinctly charming English town. Anglian Water is justifiably proud of Rutland Water, where everyone can enjoy recreational activities that include walking, cycling, fishing, birdwatching, sailing and other water sports in the most beautiful and exquisite setting. The story of the planning, damming and flooding of the Gwash Valley to construct the reservoir is a fascinating one. You can find out about lost villages, Anglo-Saxon remains and Rutland before the flood in the charming Normanton Church, which now sits proudly as a well-known and loved landmark on the edge of Rutland Water. The shores of Rutland Water have plenty of places for picnics and games. There are playgrounds and a climbing wall, as well as an assault course for the more adventurous. Travelling around Rutland, there are trails for walking, cycling, heritage and churches, which all follow routes through the picturesque villages and glorious countryside. If you have a passion for golf, there are 5 courses available, or for gardening. There are exemplary topiary and sculpture gardens, as well as inspirational garden centres to visit. For wildlife, there is an extensive nature reserve with 2 visitor centres, and there's a falconry centre nearby. For keen railway enthusiasts, there's the Railway Museum, and a visit to the magnificent 84-arch Seaton Viaduct is a must, as well as the Oakham signal box, which was used by Airfix as a template for their models. Nearby attractions include Burley House, Rockingham Castle, Rockingham Speedway and Belvoir Castle. Rutland is situated between Leicester and Peterborough and benefits from a central location in the East Midlands, so it's easy to reach by train, car or plane. It's close to the A1 from the north or south and the A47 from east or west. Oakham Railway Station has a direct link to London St Pancras, as well as a regular service to Stansted Airport. Rutland has something to offer throughout the year. The stunning colours of spring or autumn are an inspiration for painters and photographers, or just a feast for the eyes as you walk, cycle or drive around the idyllic countryside. In winter, you can experience the exciting Christmas markets and then curl up in front of roaring log fires. Or in the summer, there's the buzz of the Oakham Festival, Uppingham Fringe, and all the creative talents of the Open Studios. By visiting Rutland's unspoilt countryside, lanes and limestone villages, its country pubs and award-winning restaurants, you'll find a retreat from the hustle and bustle of everyday life. Wherever you choose to stay, a luxury hotel, a family-run B&B, a traditional inn, or if you just want to pitch your tent, there's something to suit every pocket, and the market towns of Oakham or Uppingham are a good place to start. Rutland will offer you a warm welcome, and you'll be enchanted by a decidedly English way of life. For more information on Rutland, its towns, villages and Rutland Water, visit discover-rutland.co.uk.